The chair recognizes Representative Driskell.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Colleagues, today I stand in opposition to Senate Bill 13. I stand with the municipal and county clerks, as well as advocates for our state seniors and disabled, opposing any plan to eliminate straight party voting in the state of Michigan. This body regularly defends our citizens' individual freedoms to make their own choices. So why are we today taking one away?
Members, I'm sorry, Representative. Members, if we could please have your attention for just a moment. One of our colleagues is trying to address us. Thank you, Representative. The chair does recognize Representative Driskell.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. The last time the legislature passed this kind of legislation, as we just heard, Michigan voters went to the ballot and made it resoundingly clear by over 60% of the vote that they want the choice to vote straight ticket on their ballot. An estimated 50% of the voters in this state exercise this right to vote using the straight ticket option. In Republican districts, the majority of voters use straight ticket. In Democratic districts, the majority of voters use straight ticket. Eliminating this time-saving voting choice does nothing to strengthen our democracy. Senate Bill 13 does just the opposite. It impedes our democracy. Michigan already ranks 6th in the country for the longest lines at the polls, averaging a 22-minute wait. In committee, we heard from many clerks around the state. Removing a voter's choice to vote straight ticket will only make this statistic worse. Our clerks are the folks that are on the ground running our elections. They said it will result in longer lines and will raise the cost of an already cumbersome voting process for too many of our state citizens. This bill stands at odds with our nation's values. Throughout our history, voting has been held as the first and most cherished of our democratic responsibilities. Unfortunately, Michigan is far behind in this sentiment. According to data compiled from the National Conference of State Legislatures, Michigan is included, along with Kentucky and Alabama, as one of the three worst states in the country for voter access. 47 of our 50 states have online voter registration, pre-registration, portability, or greater access to casting a ballot before Election Day. True, no reason absentee voting, but not Michigan. Every eligible voter in our state should have the opportunity to participate in the decisions that impact our lives so significantly. This bill has no place in our democracy. Making voting more, not less accessible, should be a priority and should be nonpartisan. That is why tonight, several representatives offered a series of over 20 amendments that sought to offset the negative impacts of Senate Bill 13 by ensuring true voting protection and accessibility policies. Unfortunately, they were all defeated. As representatives of the people, we should reject any proposal, big or small, that threatens access to voting and embrace effective, nationally recognized policies like these in our amendments. This is what our citizens expect of us. If this legislature is truly concerned about the integrity of our democracy, we should continue to listen to the voters who have told us loud and clear Michigan must maintain the choice of straight ticket voting. Thank you.
Thank you, Representative.